myself.
Hey, Miss Undertaker! Are Hu-Tao and Madame Lun back yet?
Sorry, I'm afraid not.
Really? How strange. They were definitely heading this way. Maybe Hu-Tao had another appointment. Any idea where we might find them?
If it was anything business-related, I expect the director would have let me know. I was aware she had a meeting earlier today, for instance. But she doesn't keep me informed about her private affairs.
That's fair. So you're saying Hu Tao's doing a bad matter?
It's possible. The director seems to have had a lot on her mind lately. In the past, she'd usually show up to work in the mid-morning. But recently, she's been getting here before the sun's up. She said she's had trouble sleeping and has been dreaming more than usual.
Interesting.
Trouble sleeping? Are we talking about the same Hu-Tao here? That doesn't sound like her at all.
You might want to talk to our consultant, Zhongli. He's closer to her than I am.
Oh, good idea. How did we not think of that? So, where could we find him? Probably sipping tea somewhere, right?
He's just across the road on the second floor, watching an opera. If you listen carefully, you might be able to hear it.
Ooh. Yun Jin?
Oh yeah, Paimon here's singing! Seems like Zhongli is the only one taking it easy today. Let's go say hi!
I did hear the Chinese voice singing. I do wonder though if her English voice is also active. Let's see. Remarkable, Miss Yoon. Hang on. Remarkable, Miss Yoon. You have breathed a fresh life in an old classic, and I dare say, surpassed the original. Oh, there it is.
You flatter me, Miss Zhongli. You flatter me, Mr. Zhongli. I'm just glad my voice held out. I'm a little out of practice.
Nonsense, Miss Yoon. You are as stunning as ever. And if that was you out of practice, well, the official Lantern Rite performance is sure to be truly sensational.
Hey Zhongli! Hey Yun Jin! How's it going?
Wow, Traveler and Paimon. What a lovely surprise.
It's been so long, old friends. Are you here for the opera?
Oh dear, what a pity. Afraid you just missed today's performance. And Miss Yoon needs to rest her voice now, or she'll strain it.
Fair enough.
It's okay, Team Master Leo. These two are good friends of mine. If they'd like to hear me sing, a few more minutes won't do me any harm.
Aw, thanks Yun Jin. But hopefully you don't think we came here just to show up late and demand a private performance.
Oh, of course not. And I'm guessing you're here for Mr. Zhongli then.
Oh, and how might I be of assistance?
Okay, so a friend of ours left something behind at a shop. We're trying to return it to her, and all we know is she's probably with Hu-Tao. Any idea where Hu-Tao might be?
Her rector is a free spirit that roams far and wide. She could be most anywhere.
Oh, great. Well, this is just fantastic.
Very unhelpful.
Is it something important? The thing she left behind, I mean.
Yeah, maybe? Not sure.
That's the thing. We don't know what it's for, but we want to get it back to her as soon as possible just in case she really needs it.
Yeah, I could find one here. Maybe it's important? I'm not entirely clear.
Oh, goodness! That's what you're trying to get back to her? But isn't that a pentad rattan?
Pantad. So you recognize this?
Haven't you heard? The word on the street is that the patriarch of the Fei Commerce Guild has fallen gravely ill. They say his family found an ominous-looking rattan figure in his bedroom, and there was a pentad fortune conveyance talisman on it.
Well, obviously it couldn't have been the Wangshan funeral parlor who spread this, so... Butler Anne? I don't see why he would spread this news, though. Strange.
That cursed thing must have been put there to steal his good fortune. It's destroying his health, wealth, and every other good thing in his life. And based on the description, your rattan figure looks suspiciously similar. It could even be the one that... get it away from me! I don't want that thing anywhere near me!
Relax, it's fine. This one definitely belongs to Madame Lan. Besides, we've had it on us this whole time and nothing bad's happened to us yet.
Madame Lan? You mean from the Shenyu Vale Artisans Association?
Oh, now that would explain a lot. The Lans of Chenyu Vale practice Chi-Men magic. This pentad fortune conveyance business would be right up their alley. This leaves only one question unanswered. Namely, why would the Lans of Chenyu Vale have a bone to pick with the Fei Commerce Guild?
I feel like we're something clues here, my guy.
What? Will you listen to yourself? You can't seriously believe all that. You'd sooner convince Paimon that Rex Lapis was a slime.
The latter is certainly the more compelling theory, Master Leo. You appear to have been misinformed by these rumors, and also failed to notice the Guyon sigil on this particular rattan figure.
Oh? Please enlighten me, Mr. Zhongli.
This is the sign of Varisvana, one of the four main exorcism sigils, a most upstanding and auspicious sign, by no means cursed. As a matter of fact, a series of fortune coins bearing the exorcism sigils recently entered circulation in Liyue Harbor. I am somewhat surprised that you didn't recognize it, Master Leo.
Oh, yes, of course, I remember now. And thank you for jogging my memory, Mr. Zhongli. I am humbled by your superior erudition.
This makes way more sense than Madame Lan going around trying to curse people to death.
I guess the rattan figure they found in the Starship's room must have been put there by someone in his family to bring good luck.
In that case, there's a good chance Madame Lan also purposely left this behind to keep Timea safe and well.
That makes sense. In all likelihood, yes.
Guess we don't need to find her so urgently after all. We were just worried that losing this might have ruined her plans. But that said, what did she need Hu Tao for anyway? And what is Hu Tao up to that's keeping her so busy? Paimon has a bad feeling about it for some reason.
You and me both, Paimon. Any ideas, Zhongli? The Director's mind is a labyrinth I could not hope to comprehend. She probably has more things she has to think about than the rest of us combined.
Are any of those thoughts the kind that might keep someone up at night?
She's never mentioned that. But as the director of the Wangshan funeral parlor, he has a solemn duty to balance the force of life and death in Liyue. I would be surprised and even unsettled if she were truly as carefree as she appears.
I agree. I've known Hu Tao for a while now, and for all her ethnicities, she takes pride in what she does. As her friends, we should just be there for her when she needs us.
Indeed. A director's company is the only reason I can afford to sit here, enjoying a fine cup of tea, and listening to the opera.
Having a competent boss isn't an excuse to slack off, you know.
That is true, Paimon, that is true.
I think Mr. Zhongli just means you should have faith in Hu Tao. There's no need to worry about her so much.
Fair point. Somehow seeing how calm Zhongli is about the whole thing does make Paimon feel much more at ease.
Agreed, Paimon. You two ought to be enjoying the festivities. The Lantern Rite only happens once a year, so make the most of it. If you're still worried, take this. What is it? A fortune coin. It has recently become customary to get them as gifts. So, in the spirit of the season, this is my gift to you.
Wow! Zhongli actually left the house with cash? Now this is a Lantern Rite to remember.
Goodness gracious! Mr. Zhongli, that looks like a very special coin you have there. Is that one of the fabled Rex coins?
Rex coin?
Yes. Look at the design on the face. It's quite different from the typical coins you see in circulation. It appears to be a symbol of Rex Lapis. There's no doubt about it. This is a Rex coin, which means it once passed through the hands of the Lord of G himself.
Well, it's passing from his hands right now, actually. This is the curio I picked up from a street vendor, Master Liu. Almost certainly a replica, but I can introduce you to the vendor if you're interested.
Oh, so it's just a souvenir then? I assumed it was a family heirloom of great value.
Traveler, please take this. May it bring you comfort when your mind is troubled.
So it's an anti-anxiety coin? How is that supposed to work?
I'll take it.
Ah, well, even if the coin itself is a replica, the symbol of Rex Lapis is still genuine. And if the symbol is real, so are its effects. So as long as you have this coin, Rex Lapis will always be with you. Mr. Zhongli, would you mind showing me to the vendor from whom you acquired this coin? I wouldn't mind procuring a little of the Lord of Geo's good fortune for myself.
Very well. The walk will do me good. Friends, may we meet again soon.
By the way, I'll be performing the scientific Tao 2 on the day of Latin Rite. That's the one I was just practicing earlier. It's only a few days away now. I'd be honored if you could come and support me.
Oh, that's what we were singing just now? Paimon definitely wants to hear the full thing. We'll be there. We were actually learning about the 8 Adepts earlier, but we never found out who the 3 Beasts of Tao Du were.
Oh, really? Well, for starters, the 3 Beasts Tao 2 are also known as the 3 Immortals of Tao 2. They were the Lone Butterfly of Crimson Flame, the Jade Plume Silverwing, and the Gold-Eyed Celadon Mare. 3 auspicious beasts, all with the power to take on human form.
Oh, so they really weren't human, huh? The Lone Butterfly sounds pretty self-explanatory, but what about the Silverwing and Celadon Mare? What kind of creatures were they?
Silverwing was a swallow, and the Celadon Mare was his white horse. The legend holds that after during Tao 2, Silverwing and Windreader went wandering together, but the white horse changed its illusion. Have you ever read Moon at Bamboo Forest? That story mentions a white horse that roamed the Qingshan Mountain Range. A lot of people think she was the Gold-Eyed Celadon Mare.
Oh, okay. That's a good connection. Okay, I did not connect those dots.
Oh, cool! So, what about the butterfly? What did they get up to?
The Lone Butterfly gave her life during the Purification spell. She was the only one of the 8 to sacrifice herself in this way. Even though the Eight had remarkable powers, purifying a god of Tao Tu's caliber was no mean feat. They had to resort to a secret art called the 7 and 8 Gates Array. The method involves obfuscating one of the gates so that evil can't escape. The lone butterfly was in charge of the gate that was chosen to be obfuscated, and so disappeared from the world in the process.
Oh, that's so tragic.
But all was not lost. According to legend, Old Man Mubang, another one of the 8 who looked after her lot, took up her mantle and kept her legacy alive.
Ah, the butterfly motifs on Hu Tao and the Washi funeral parlor.
Interesting. Huh. And then he taught that to the founders of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, right? Didn't they train under him?
Exactly. But that's where it feels like fate came into play. After giving her life to restore order to the dead, some chance meetings ensure that the future generations continue using her methods to guard the border between life and death. So although she herself disappeared from the world, her mission to protect Liyue is still alive and well, thousands of years on. Anyway, that's basically the whole story of how the Eight Adepts purified Tao Do.
Now we finally have names for the full roster. Thanks, Yun Jin.
My pleasure. I haven't performed this opera in a long time, so I still have a fair bit of brushing up to do before I'm ready.
Don't practice too much or you'll tire your voice out.
Thanks, I appreciate it. See you around.
Hey, guys! Are you finally done? I've been waiting forever!
Oops.
Huh? Oh, Xiangling, what are you doing here?
Forgot about Xiangling. Whoopsie doodles. Hope you weren't waiting too long.
Tracking you guys down, obviously. You really made me work for it, too. It's honestly a little rich that you're out here telling everyone else to take care of themselves and keep a good work-life balance when you are apparently too busy to eat. Keep this up and I'll have to drag you to the dinner table and force-feed you my delicious cooking against your will. I present to you Chef Zhongling's newest creation, Drunken Plums in Snow. You must be starving, surely. Go on, dig in. Wow, this is so nice of you, Xiangling. Paimon hadn't noticed how hungry she had gotten, but smelling that food is making Paimon ravenous. Sounds like you have a tough life, hey, Paimon? Sometimes you feast, but sometimes the traveler lets you go hungry. You should ditch the traveler and hang with me from now on. You'll never go hungry again.
Just remembering all the memes of Xiangling salivating over the emergency food.
Ooh, now that is a tempting offer.
Enjoy watching her eat your whole business in Oblivion.
Oh, come on! It's only one extra customer. I was only kidding. I know Paimon loves to eat, but I think it'd take more than food to pry her away from your side. Anyway, enough about that. Time for you guys to eat. Whatever your plans are after this, they'll go much better on a full stomach.
That's true. Quest completed.
You can ring my bell, ring my bell.